Hey, Darren Spain here with another video for our triple threat strategy and review for 2016. And what I'm doing here is I'm just showing you my progress, what's going on, how we're building this thing for to our goal of getting $100 a day, just coming from the revenue shares. Okay, very, very simple to do, easy to do, very doable. Okay, for you, for anybody who's interested in doing something like this, it's my belief that once you get to $100 a day, that gives you a little comfort room where you're able to do other things. Once you have $100 a day, it's only $700 a week. What is it? $3,000 a month, but you have some room and some ability to do some other things like buy paid traffic, which increases people going to your website of whatever it is that you might be selling or offering. You can increase people by buying paid advertising and getting them to do that. Once you increase that, then the commissions that you make on your funnel, you can put more into your paid advertising, continue to process, and get even more. And if some of those commissions are residual income, monthly income, well, that's just going to continue to grow. And um, that's how we're marketing this system. That's what we're using. Triple Threat and other revenue sharing programs, that's what we're using them to do, is to build some cash that's coming on a regular basis daily, and using that cash to buy paid advertising and to get the ball rolling. It's called a perpetual funnel system, and that's what we're building with Triple Threat. And we're moving pretty fast now. We're getting there pretty fast. If you've been following along with this series, you saw where I started at about 8 or 9 days ago with $472. And I'm going to show you now where we are, what the progress is, continually to keep our eyes focused on the goal of $100 a day. Once we get to that phase, I'm going to show you what we're going to be doing next, the process of buying paid advertising and sending it through a funnel system, which I have in place already, and I'll be sending traffic to that anyway. But and you can find out more about that by clicking the link in the description for the funnel system or the marketing system. Find out more about how that whole thing works. It's fantastic. It'll work for you just like it's working for me. But then you're going to be able to see the whole process of what we're doing when we make our withdrawals, what we're doing with those withdrawals, and that type of thing. So you can just follow along, okay? And if you're bold enough, join me and become part of this movement that I'm doing, and become part of it, and help yourself out to make $100 a day, eventually $250 a day, and the next step is $500 a day, and then the next goal is going to be $1,000 a day. You see what I'm saying? And we're just going to systematically do this one step at a time, okay? That's what we're doing. Okay, so without further ado, I'm going to head over to the Triple Threat marketing system. We're going to go over there now. And right here, we're going to take a look at it. We're going to log into our account here. So I'm going to hit this button, account login. And we see everything pops up. I do have a system that I'm using that stores my passwords and usernames for the various sites that I go to. So we're going to put this in and see if we can put it in right. INDICIUM. I think that's what it is. Click the login button. And then we see here the date for today, just to let you know. The current server time is January 17th, 2016. That's today's date. Currently when I'm producing this video. And yesterday I believe I was at 750 or 754 or something like that. As you can see, we're already at $821 from yesterday's video. I'm not sure when I did, exactly what time I did yesterday's video. I believe it was 6 or 7 o'clock in the evening. It's now 9 o'clock, so you know, we're getting around $70 a day that we're making right now with this system. Remember, I started this at about 8-9 days ago. I started with just $472. Now I have in total ad shares $821. Okay, I earned $312 in in that time period. So you see that it works. Like I say, every time I do this, everybody makes money with this. It's a advertising share. You're buying advertising shares, and when you search and view ads, like you have to do with this system, at 12 midnight for me on the East Coast, I have to search some ads, about 15 ads. When I do that, I put myself in a position to um, participate in the revenue sharing. Okay, so that's how you make money as people are buying ad packs and ad shares. As they're buying them and the money's coming in, the proceeds are coming into the company, they divide that up amongst the people who are participating in the ad revenue shares. That's how it works. And that's what we're doing. And if you want to know exactly how to do this and how to get started with it, click the link in the description on getting started with Triple Threat, and then you can get started there, or at least find out more information. The other thing you can do, obviously, is you can contact me through Facebook, which there'll be a link in the description. You can contact me through Facebook and also ask me any questions through the messenger, and I'll get back to you and answer any questions and point you in the right direction, that type of thing. But this is it. This is what this is all about. There's not a lot to it. You know, you start with what you can. You know, I know somebody that started with $150, and in 18 days he was able to produce the $100 a day. 18 days. Now he probably did some recruiting, because if if you sponsor people, you get commissions off of who they bring in. So he probably did that, and you can use those commissions, to buy more revenue shares. So that makes this thing happen a little bit faster. I know one person that started with around almost $2,000, and he was up and running with $100 a day in about 2 or 3 days. So that's how this works. So the more money you start with, the quicker you get to the $100 a day. At the moment, you can only take out $100 a day with this program. We're expecting it to go up at some point. They usually start at $100 a day, and they start incrementally moving up to the amount that you can withdraw. So we're expected to go up, later on, or eventually. But right now, $100 a day, and that's all we need. Because once we have $100 a day, that's when the light bulb goes off. That's when the freedom happens, and that's when we're able to take that money and really, really exponentially build our business faster and quicker, and that's when the serious income is going to start. So you keep following me. You ask me the questions that you need on Facebook. You follow me here and subscribe to these videos so that you can find out when I'm going to produce the next video. I'm trying to do one every day. Some days I miss, but I'm trying to do one every day. But as this thing grows, you're going to see the power in it. Okay, you're going to feel it, and you're going to feel excitement and see the excitement in my eyes as it grows, because as we get closer to that $100 a day, that's when I know it's going to just take off, and that's when I know that I'm going to be okay with this whole thing. This online marketing that we've all strived to do, and some people had some successes, some didn't. I had successes, very serious successes, and then I had some downturns also in this online marketing thing. But when you can get a sustainable, substantial income per day, then the sky's the limit, because you know that money's coming in every day. If you happen to make a mistake in advertising or buying a program that didn't work or whatever, you know that every day you got that $100 coming in. So you can just pick yourself up by your bootstraps and say, you know what? That was a mistake, but I got money coming in tomorrow. By that time, you might have already known something that's working. So you say, I can at least keep doing this because this is working. And then I'll experiment with some other stuff here. Okay, you got to be systematic about what you're doing, okay? And usually what you want to do is take about 30% of your income and put it into your advertising. For me, in the beginning, I'm probably going to be doing a lot more than that, because I want to really, really push this thing and boost it up to where it's really, really spewing out money daily that I can use for other things. Okay, mainly to pay down some debt, like my mentors has done. Over $106,000. Excuse me, he paid off in, I believe it was a year, $106,000 of debt that he paid off, and still had the money to live and do the things that he needed to do based on the system that I'm showing you here. Okay, so I mean that's pretty much it. You got to see. Today is the 17th. Um, we have in our total ad shares $821 when we started out with 472 in about 8 days. Okay, that's the power of this system, and we're not even sponsoring at this point. I sponsored one person so far. Once I start sponsoring, then this thing happens even faster. Okay, but we're doing this as if we're not sponsoring anybody, and it's kind of good because you might be in a position where you can't sponsor, or you don't know how to sponsor yet. You don't know how to bring people in, and you're seeing here that you really don't have to. You start with as little as $150 or $450 or $500 or $700, whatever you want to start with, and you can just make this thing happen as long as every day, and this is the key, every day you're taking the proceeds that come in. They'll come in every day. I just actually bought some shares. I'll show you down here. I actually bought some shares all day today. I've been buying shares, $7 shares and $3 shares. I've been buying them all day. And that's how this thing is. So every day you want to buy these shares and continue to buy them with the proceeds that come in. And when you do that, then you're going to that this thing is just going to be incrementally moving up, and you're going to be getting to that place where you can pull out $100 a day without it going bad. Okay, so that's it. That's it for now. You've seen the whole thing. You've seen how it works. You know what's going on. I'm going to show you this every day. You know how to get in touch with me, right? You contact me through Facebook and through the Messenger if you want to. You can subscribe to my channel here on YouTube so that you get all of the updates and everything. And you can take a look at how to get started with Triple Threat in the description, in the link in the description. You can also look at the funnel system. I really encourage you to do that, to look at the marketing system that I'm promoting right now and sending traffic to. And it's all about this, Triple Threat, using the rev share program to generate enough income to buy paid advertising, using that paid advertising to send people through your funnel system, to build up commissions and so forth in your funnel system, and to keep the revolving door going. Okay? So that's it. I'm Darren Spain. I hope you're getting something out of this. That's my goal, is to help you to get your breakthrough. I think if you continue to look at this stuff, you'll get a breakthrough. And you follow along with exactly what I'm doing, I think you'll get your breakthrough. And you'll be making $100 a day just like me. And you'll be able to put that into your business, and you'll see your business grow. Okay? Again, I'm Darren Spain. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.